Good noon, everybody, pips. Here we are on Labor Day, Magical Monday on Labor Day. If you're not here, what are you doing?
The Burr months have begun.
The Burr months. Oh gosh,
Burr months have begun, and we made it through August, but wasn't that fun? Woohoo!
Pardon my muftiness. I'm doing double duty. I know I shocked the hell out of Sean this morning when I sent him a text at 7 o'clock and said, I know this may have come as a shock to you, but I'm actually up early. Because, of course, I'm working on a dear friend's car right now, and I needed one Chuffin Torx bit that I didn't. I got every single size apart from that one. And I went to the man at Lowe's, and the man at Lowe's said they didn't exist until I found one on the shelf and showed it to him. So apparently they do exist. So there you go. Anyway, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're getting there.
All
and
right.
It's a challenge, but it's fun. Anyway, over to you, my love.
All right. Well, you know, we've all been dealing with challenges.
No, surely not.
We're coming into... Oh, excuse you. Bless you.
I'm so sorry. My nose
Thank
is
you,
running.
Savannah. We're coming
Thank
into this fall, into eclipse season. And Mercury, the communicator, and Uranus and the Sun, and you know, there's a lot of things going on about the words we tell ourselves. So I want to start by prefacing with that. So this past week, we had some really interesting things going on, right? Anton had a procedure on Tuesday. I had my big surgery on Wednesday. Anton had another procedure on Thursday.
Isn't she looking great?
Yeah.
Isn't she looking great? She's doing wonderful. I am so happy for all the positive energy you guys sent.
We were very blessed to have people in the community help us out. And, you know, it was some big fat hairy deals, and we're just trying to stay calm. But it's really, really important what you tell yourself.
It is.
So on Friday, Anton had gone out to pick something up. And of course, once he got it all loaded into our car, the car broke down. So now if you can imagine, he's had 2 procedures. I've had a big surgery. You know, I'm home by myself, and he's worried about that. And he's not feeling maybe the greatest in the world, but he's out there doing. And now the car's broke down.
Well.
So he writes to me, you know, can you imagine? And I said, you know what? Don't worry about it. We have towing.
We have towing.
I'm fine. I promise I'll stay in bed, and I won't do anything, you know, crazy to harm myself. And here's the phone number to get a tow. And we just got towed. So now, once he finishes our friend's car, he'll finish ours. He's ordered the part.
When the part gets here,
yeah.
Of course.
So, you know, I think what's important, really, really important, going forward into this fall, is to be very, very mindful of communication.
What you speak into being.
How you say something, or what you put out there, right? If you're going to put out there, life is shit, this is shit, everything's effed up, blah, 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 that's exactly what you're going to get. But if you put out there, oh, this is just a dweller, or a tormentor, right? Because that's what I wrote to him first was F the tormentors, we have towing, you know? So don't allow yourself to get sucked into that heavy, horrible crap.
True.
All right? So I'm going to preface what I have to say, right? So it's almost like somebody has taken our way of expressing or communicating, and it's become the little frog in the bowl of water that's going to start boiling. Right? So we have to be really mindful not to stay in that boiling water. We've got to just say, okay, you know what? My legs still work. I can hop out. I don't have to put up with the tormentors.
Yep.
F the tormentors, because I'm going to be fine. I'm going to get through this. I'm going to get over it, around it, under it. It's going to be okay. I have to take care of this, but it's going to be okay. So we're all going to be in what I would call hurry up and wait. And I'll explain why. So we have a lot of thank yous here.
We do. Let me just say some thank yous, and let me just add a little bit to what you said, if I can get this darn thing to scroll. There we go. So thank you, Savannah. Kicked us off with the first super chat. Thank you, Sean, for the
Shauna.
second.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Shauna. Hello, Donna. Thank you for the super chat, Donna. Hello, Yoff. And hello... Oh, sorry. Hello, Yoff. We said hello, Yoff, anyway. Thank you for the super chat, Yoff. And thank you for the super chat, Laurie. That's also... Yeah, I'm actually feeling really good. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. So I will say thank you for the kind compliments. So I will say this much. A couple of weeks ago, I was feeling kind of sorry for myself and a little beaten up, And I was feeling, why does everything have to be so effing difficult? And everything got more and more difficult. More and more difficult, just to prove that it could get more difficult. So I don't know, something happened, and I don't know what it was or when it was, but I feel we've turned a corner, and I feel now, F the tormentors.
It's all in how you look at things.
It's I can fix it. It's just another one on the bottom of the bunny-do list, isn't it? You know, so I'll deal with it. The Lisa's car's a really, really easy fix. So I just need the part to do it. It's not hard. I don't even have to get my hands dirty. So that's easy. But it's it gave me a couple of warnings before. It's just the solenoid on the gear change. It won't release it out of gear. So yeah.
I'm having a bad hair day.
Are you having a bad hair day, dear? I know she wants... The thing is now, she's feeling great, and I'm going to have to sit on her to try and keep her from doing too much, because, I want to get a shower, I want to get my hair done, I want to do all this, like charging around all over. Calm the chuff down. You're only 4 days after surgery. Calm down, okay? Calm down. But she's doing great, and I just want to say thank you, everybody, for the fabulous energy you've sent our ways, and thank you so much. We're like halfway through our goal for our super chats. I would have thought there'd have been more people here.
It's Labor Day. People are doing stuff.
No, they should be watching us. What's wrong with you? What is wrong? If you're not watching us, why? Why?
All right, I will get out tarot scopes later today.
Yes.
Maybe this evening, but we'll get
maybe, but we'll do the book club if we make it. And I see. FT. Yes, I get you.
F the tormentors.
Yes, the F tormentors, I think is the word we're looking for.
Yep.
So that's great. Hey Taylor, how you doing? You just started from the beginning. Yeah, great. Yeah, we're all doing great. So thank you everybody, and do keep the super chats coming, and let's be less of a well-kept secret. Maybe spam that heart button and spam the like as well. Anyway, let me
all right.
Let me go back to Lisa, and I'll shut up and drink my juice because I'm thirsty.
All right. So this week, ending on Sunday, ends with a lunar eclipse at the Pisces full moon, 15 degrees.
What could go wrong?
15 degrees. No. So we have the Hazel Pisces full moon.
Yes.
Great wisdom, little drama. Basically what we have going on, a long time ago when I started doing chakra crystal energy work, my aunt, who was quite old at the time, was very fascinated by it, and she used to come and be my guinea pig, my Aunt Doris.
Oh, Doris! Oh, she was lovely. I remember her.
And she was Libra. And she would say, after the treatment, the inside of me feels like I want to run a marathon.
I love that.
But the outside of me feels like I need to just be still. And that's kind of the feeling that I got when I looked at what's going on, right? So we have the inner planets, or the personal planets. They're all picking up speed. They're all in forward motion. And if you are into astrology and you have your ephemeris and you look down the columns for Mercury, Venus, Mars, they're all moving by degrees very, very quickly forward. And all of the outer planets, the ones past Saturn and including Saturn, are going to start going the other way. They're retrograding. So Pluto is okay. It's pretty much stuck in the one spot where, it's doing its thing at 1 degree Aquarius. Uranus is getting ready to station and go retrograde. Saturn is going to retrograde out of Aries all the way back into Pisces. Neptune is going to retrograde eventually out of Aries back into Pisces. So the inner planets are saying, make a decision, figure out what you're going to do, get moving, take some action, be passionate about things. What do you love? How do you want to say this? How do you want to do this? What do you want to do about your house? What do you want to do about your job? What do you... And the outer planets are going,
let's
are
chill.
you really sure about this move? Third time's a charm, trouble comes in threes. Maybe we want to learn this lesson again. Did you get the lesson right? Did you really figure out what was an illusion and what was reality? And do you have your ducks in a row? Ducks? I don't even have any ducks. I don't know where they are.
I think they need bail money, my ducks.
So things are really going to be like this. I mean, I have this whole crazy page of stuff here.
Don't you just, while you're looking that up, Donna, ain't that the way of the military? Honestly, are the men happy, Sergeant Major? Yes, well, F them about then. So I'm sorry about that. It'll work itself out in the end, but it's you don't get a choice, do you? It's just, it is that's what happens. So good luck to her. I hope it goes well, and I'm sorry you're getting effed around. Anyway.
Goodness, that is interesting.
So typical.
But that's our motto for this month is going to be fuck the tormentors. F the tormentors. Sorry.
It's a family show. Come on, and it's
all right. So again, we have a lot of focus on communication because Sun is in Virgo, ruled by Mercury. Mercury's going to move into Virgo. Uranus is in Gemini. Gemini is also ruled by Mercury.
Gemini's in two minds about everything.
So remember that this Saturn-Neptune coalition that's going on, this conjunction, is about what is an illusion and what is a reality. And we're kind of, as we get this Saturn retrograding back into Pisces, it's kind of like, are you sure? This is your last shot at learning this lesson, right? Is this a reality? Is this an illusion? So it's almost like I've talked about before, like we're standing in this doorway. That past isn't going to work anymore, but are we really quite ready to give it up? And how do we take that step into the future? So recheck, reevaluate. At the end of September, by the end of September, Saturn will have retrograded back and put 3 degrees between it and Neptune instead of them being so tight.
They're right on top of each other.
But I
right
think
now.
that's really going to be an illusion of clarity because we know we've talked about them coming to that perfection at 0 degrees Aries in February 26th.
3 degrees for an outer planet is still within the orb of influence.
Oh,
isn't
absolutely.
It? Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. So we have some big hoo-ha going on between Uranus and Pluto. So again, I might, if people want to go into rabbit holes, there's a movie that they made about, that Rick Turanis has done some evolutionary work. He wrote that book called Eros and Psyche.
Okay.
About the 60s, the people born like 64, 65.
That'd be you.
That'd be me. Have that Uranus, Pluto-Uranus conjunction in Virgo. And then, as we see these major aspects between those two planets, we are drawn to something revolutionary. And we are experiencing Uranus trine Pluto. And that's a friendly aspect, right? But it's still revolutionary. So what we have again is a way to go through that doorway if we want to take advantage of the positive things. That's why it's so important not to get screwed up into the tormentor's lot.
Sure,
All right?
but they'll drag you there if you let them.
So again, inner planets moving fast, outer planets moving slower backwards. Some really wild things going on for the fall. Think back to last fall, right? All the wild things that happened between July and the election,
Well,
right?
there was a lot.
A lot of crazy stuff. We're kind of getting another little taste of that kind of crazy stuff.
Do we get a do-over?
But what we really know,
Damn.
not really, well, in a way, I suppose. But we also have Mars, action and war, squaring Jupiter in Cancer. So Mars is in Libra, justice, judgment, right? And it's squaring, challenging, Jupiter, I want to expand everything, in Cancer. And that tells us to be really careful with our judgments as well. So we're going to be really concise and precise and careful with communication. And we don't just want to blurt out our judgments either, right?
Put a filter on is what you
You
said.
put a filter on, right? And then tomorrow, Mercury will move into Virgo. And Mercury will start moving quickly towards the sun. So that is going to come to a configuration between Uranus in Gemini, Mercury in Virgo, and that Neptune, Pluto, they're going to create what's called a yod.
A yod?
The finger of God. So we have this Mars action squaring Jupiter. We have Mercury making this yod configuration. We have the Sun in a semi-square to Pluto, that deep, deep undertone, that boom, boom, right? So we really are in a place of saying, with all the wisdom and knowledge that you have, with all of the experiences that you've dealt with all of the things you tried to research and process, with all of the good and all of the bad, right? All of these deep changing things, right? All of the losses, all of the gains. Now you're in a place of resolution.
Resolution.
Right?
You're going to resolve things.
This finger of God, this yod, and these other things that the planets are doing over this week especially, but through the Burr months, as we come up to the eclipse, it says, how will you resolve this? You've had all this time to deal. What is your plan?
What's your plan, grasshopper? Thank
So
you.
sorry.
No. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk across you. I thought you just got a break.
So it's not necessarily how quickly you make these choices. It's hurry up and wait. Wait and plan. And look back over how you behaved and what your result was. And hold on to your integrity. Hold on to your dignity and be very, very careful of what is a real thing that you cannot change and what is an illusion brought on by the tormentors to try to stop you.
Yeah.
So stay calm.
Try not to sneeze. I'm sorry.
Use your wisdom. And for this eclipse, let it take away that which no longer serves you. Remove the noose off your neck and move forward. That's what I got for you.
No, it's perfect. Sean, again, thank you for the super chat. Gilda, thank you for the super chat. Hello, Cass, welcome.
I did write
Cass,
down.
your channel membership has expired. I can see that.
Okay.
So you can either renew your channel membership or you can throw us a super chat if you want to read it today. Whatever floats your boat. But we love you as a channel member, so do think about renewing it at some point. We have 2 more super chats to go, folks, and we've made our goal, which is totally fantastic. But it's interesting. I love what Lisa said. It's a time. I hate to be like the idiom speaker, so to speak, but there is this thing that planning is really, really bloody useful right now. Mm-hmm. It is not a race. It's about getting it right. And it's kind of weird because the job I'm engrossed in right now, and I am obsessing on it a little bit. He is obsessed. You can't. I have to to get it done and make sure it's done right. I have to obsess. I keep referring back. I keep looking at things, double checking them again. But it's all about, if you fail to plan,
the plan is going to fail.
You plan to fail. So a plan is a really good thing, and time spent in planning. Whoa!
Communication.
The tower. Communication is key here. Yeah, don't just run off at the mouth, which I've got a propensity to do. Allow that little filter and go, is it necessary? Is it kind? Is it true? Why am I even bothering with this anyway? Why am I letting this get to me? It's not like it's getting mad about it just exacerbates the situation, doesn't it?
And it stops you. It taps your energy.
And it prevents you from thinking clearly. Mm-hmm. You get all bent out of shape, and then the next thing you know, you've made a whole bolognese of the whole affair.
There's something to be said this week, especially as we lead up to that eclipse, for stillness.
Stillness.
Don't make quick judgments. Don't say things you can't take back. Don't speak something into being. Be really mindful of your I ams.
Mm-hmm. When you throw a rock, you can't unthrow it,
And we'll get through this.
We will.
Like I said, we've had some really challenging. August was a effing nightmare. But if we'd have said, that's it, I give up, where would we be? Okay. And you can even see the thing on.
I still got it.
Knob on his head is even healing now.
It's getting smaller, but it's still there.
Yeah, all right.
I'm still marginally hideous in the face. Susan, yes, you did, and I did say thank you. I didn't want to burst in front of Lisa while she was talking. I went, thank you, Susan. But you've sent another one now, so thank you, Susan. All right, you're just awesome. Just one more super chat to go, folks. Thank you, and we shall make a start on the readings. We're going to use tarot cards today because we're not so pressed for time.
Is Logan not here?
I haven't seen Logan. No, I haven't seen him. Unless I can scroll up. He's usually there.
Yeah, because I didn't write him on my list.
Oh, look, it's done it again.
Why
Stop
is it
that. Because I'm trying to get this to scroll and it won't. There we go. I'll go right back to the beginning.
No, I don't see him.
Maybe he's busy doing other things.
Well, like I said, it's a holiday. But
maybe he's having a lie-in.
He usually doesn't miss it, so I didn't want to miss him. Okay.
Don't see a Logan.
All right, then.
There's quite a few people not here today. It's just the diehards. So the rest of them are thinking about barbecues.
Well, they'll come watch it later. They're out having a barbecue. They're enjoying the beautiful day off and the weather and whatever else.
It's gorgeous out. It is beautiful. But it is, we're still doing this, so there you go. What are you going to do? Anyway, who's first? Who's on first? Gilda's on first. Should I start?
Yep.
All right, then. One more super chat, peeps. Ooh, Page of Wands. This is a good one. For me, this indicates my old soul card. So this is probably asking you to, it's one of my old soul cards. It's asking you to think about your innate wisdom, what you know, even though you don't know why you know it. So just maybe trust a little more in your intuition, in your gut feeling, if you will, and your heart feeling, not just your gut, but your heart, your head, your gut, all of it together, your intuition. Make a fully rounded assessment, taking all factors into it. Don't just take it at face value. Don't just take it at what, such and such said. And just remember, you can't put anything on the internet that isn't 100% true. No, that's sarcasm, all right? So do verify, especially if you're basing your decision on something. Verify your facts on multiple sources and look at the sources as well. But this is
Sauces.
She's doing it now, isn't she? Sauce. You know, it's not ketchup. It's where it's come from.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. It's only the depth that there
I'm
is.
laughing because
Anyway.
we had a half-hour discussion in the car one time about sauce, S-A-U-C-E, and source, S-O-U-R-C-E, and he says them both as sauce.
If only Americans could enunciate that well. Yeah, I'm going to put my aluminum altimeter in the garage. Anyway, you know what to do, and do it well. Hello, Carol. How you doing? Apparently, you're not the only one who has had trouble getting on. Apparently, the intertubes are a bit. How's your father today?
Sean! Exploring new worlds.
Oh, well, there you go.
So, I think this for you is shifting reality. Sometimes we live in the Muggle world, and sometimes we, as spiritual, esoteric kind of occultists people, we live with a foot in the other world. And I think this is an awakening or an offering. And you'll notice like this wand is held down, this one behind him, right? It's bolted there and it sits on the concrete. But the one in his hand is just held by his hand. So I feel like you're moving into something that's going to be a huge discovery of other worlds and starting to understand that they really do exist, even though not everyone can see them. Yoff.
I'll tell you, there's an awful lot of things exist that we just can't see. Aha! Here's a good one.
Yoff, look at that.
This is a good one. This is a strong sort of foundational come. I almost want to say like old money, but that's not what I mean in this instance. It's like you've got it going on here. It's like you've established your house, be it your house of fashion or your house, your coat of arms, your whatever it happens to be. This is actually a really good card. If you look ever so closely, and I know you're on the tarot class, so when we get to this one you'll see, but there's an awful lot of stuff that alludes to the journey that's taken you to get here. And yet some of the turns you've made, some of the things you've had to deal with, they've not been pleasant. They've not been, but then again, without adversity, we don't have progress. We can't grow. We don't know how to overcome challenge. And so, although some people mock and say, what doesn't kill you makes you weaker, you gain experience from it. And I think you've now got the position where you're a little older, you're a little wiser, and you can start to coalesce that wealth of experience that you've built up over your journey so far and really bring it about into something that's tacit and real and established, and take on more and more of a role at counseling others and helping others to achieve the same sort of thing. So this is a very good card for you, and it speaks volumes, I think. So fair play to you. Good
Right.
card, mate. Good card.
Taylor.
One more super chats, folks. Come on, you can do it.
I think this is about taking inventory. So I think it's both it's like a mind, body, spirit, right? It is inventory physically about things you have accumulated and what's important and what you might want to shed. It could also be about holding on to things emotionally that they're just baggage and you don't need to carry. So I think take this week as we move towards that eclipse to take inventory and decide what you still want to take with you and what no longer serves you. And on the night of the eclipse, let some of the drama and some of the things that are causing you not to feel well to go. It's like I know it's fall, but it's like a spring cleaning kind of inventory energy, and have something you can look at every day that makes you feel great. Even if it's just looking in the mirror and saying, I am amazing.
I'm beautiful. Look at me.
Right.
I'm beautiful. Yeah. So in terms of other tormentors, there's one other thing. So on Thursday, obviously, somebody was here looking after my dear sweet bunny, because she was literally the day after her operation, and I had to go and get a procedure. So one of our crew insisted on going to look for me, and then I don't think even Carol knows the story. So I lost my wedding ring. I didn't.
Oh, they all know,
and
yeah.
I thought, but it
in the
turned
midst
out-
of all of that,
in the
he
midst of
lost
all that,
his wedding ring.
I thought somehow I'd washed my hands after and left it in the bin, but the security guard was really good, and he went up and looked, and it wasn't
Because
there.
it's going to be our 25th wedding
Yeah.
anniversary this fall, so of course he would lose his wedding ring.
So
but we found it.
We
so it's all
found
good.
it, yeah, and again, so many people helped. I mean, even the guys down at Farm Share, they lifted up the things with, I thought I dropped it hunting
In the
for
melons or something, who knows? But no.
I had to handball
That's
2
what I said.
bins of melons
Right.
to hunt
So
for
if
it.
we'd have said, oh my God, the wedding ring is lost forever, we're never going to find it, it's doubtful we would have found it. But we just said, stay calm. We put out there to our little group, hey, put some positive energy in this, we're going to find it. And we did.
It turned up wrapped in a bag that I must have moved in the back of the car when I was loading the car with the farm shit.
Yeah, Carol says, I know.
and it got inside a black plastic bag that we'd carried some stuff in it. He was completely wrapped in it. I'd already looked in that bag 3 times, but finally I decided to unpack it, and just as I was unrolling the bag, ping, there it went. I went, thank you. So I've got it off right now because I'm working on the car, but there you go.
But I got him ring guards. So we're good.
Yeah, I got ring guards, so it ain't going to happen again. So another learning experience. Thank you so much for this last super chat.
All right,
We
we're
made
going to
it.
dig into the book tonight.
Who we got now then?
You do Peggy. And
Peggy.
Peggy came out. So that's the other plea I would still make to people who are saying, what can we do? The best thing you could do to help us is go to the shop, smile, laugh, put some positive energy there, and just spend $5 or $10, because when we're not there, the shop tends to be a little sad, and we really need to have some good days.
Yes.
Because we haven't been able to work. So
It's
head
been,
on out.
It's been challenging, to be
Head on
honest.
out and smile in the store, and thank you, Peggy, because I know you came out last week.
That was awesome. Thank you, Peggy. And if you feel like doing something on Labor Day, we're open today. Go and say hi and look at some of the amazing stuff that we've got, because we've got some amazing stuff.
Yeah,
We do.
new
We
stuff's
do.
coming.
We do. And I'll be making candles once I've got through this little
Car
challenge.
siege.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Peggy.
Peggy, this is interesting. This is like almost like you're playing a game of whack-a-mole right now. It's like, you need to be on your toes, but hey, you got this. You got this. You literally tower over this, and so long as you're responsive, not just reactive, responsive, know how to respond, know where to, not just where to hit it, but how hard. Do you know what I'm saying? There's that kind of there's that subtlety here. There's an agility. And you are actually, it's quite good, because I think when you get into this, it's kind of bizarre, but I think you're going to enjoy the excitement of it, of like, oh, this is good, there's something happening here.
Of whacking them all?
Well, of doing
Knowing that you're
stuff
staying one step ahead.
and making minor victories. Each minor victory is going, yeah, I feel good about that. And I think that's the thing, because each one is a minor victory. Each whack, you've got it. And this actually shows you moving forwards, even though you're having to deal with stuff. You're doing good. You're on top of this. You got this, girl. You got it. All right. Thank you. Who we got now?
So Peggy's saying, yep, she came out and she even got some votives. Lori's saying Sean helped her and she got to sit on the porch. That was fantastic. So she brought the vibe up. And Gilda had a dream that she was volunteering.
I do not. Okay, so I got to share with you.
She doesn't live close, no.
I've got a dear friend who's ex-Navy, and he says, "Do you know what Navy means, right?" He says, like, "Never again volunteer yourself." So that's not one I heard before. So there we go. That's all good.
All right.
It's your choice.
So I have Savannah.
There you go.
Ooh.
Ooh, the star card.
So this card reminds us there is always hope. So have only positive expectation is really, really important.
It's a good motto.
There is, I feel, something going on for you that is like a cleansing. Sometimes we have this pinpoint that we've been focused on so intently for so long that we do kind of lose track of all the other movements around us. And we almost go into an autopilot. But I feel like this card is saying it's okay to take that step back and broaden your view again and allow yourself to enjoy other things, not just that ultimate focus. You know, I'm not saying don't pay any attention to it all, but I'm just saying I think that there's an opening here for a wider view about things and allowing for comfort. I feel like comfort's a good word for you this week.
Comfort is a good word. I like comfort. It's good to be comfortable.
Laurie,
how you doing, Laurie? Oh, the Hierophant. Awfully nice cues for a guy, let me tell you. This is interesting. This person very much is...
volunteering.
Perhaps. But they're also bestowing a lot of information, even though they're sort of going there, oh, we're not worthy to know the secrets. You have to be, a special person to know the secrets. You have to be. And at the same time, just basically giving away all the bloody secrets. So if you know where to look, things are bloody obvious. Things are obvious. And I don't know, but I think it's about time that you started to really think about the gifts that you can bring to other people and the information that you can bring to other people. And I think this for you, my dear friend, is also going to be part of your restorative healing. When you start to focus on how amazing you are and the stuff that you can do and how much your people who come to you love you, you're going to start to feel like, you know what? I'm okay. I'm all right. And that is where it all starts to shift. You know, because all so often, and I was there a couple of 3 weeks ago in a right old pity party, you know, feeling terribly sorry for myself, feeling like everything I did went pear-shaped. You know, it doesn't matter. It wasn't one thing. It was fecking everything. But it's still things are still coming out of left field, and things are, you know, like the last week was laughable.
Right.
It was laughable.
2 procedures of surgery, lost your wedding ring, car broke down. Yay.
Yeah.
And that was just 1 week.
And the liturgy of things to do, it's just been whatever, but it's okay. If you focus on the minor victories, if you focus on, hey, I knocked that one down, I did that one, hey, I did good with that.
Even if it's only small achievement, it's important.
It doesn't matter if it's tiny. The fact is you're focused on something you did good, and that is the key here. And that is where the transformation takes place. And that, my dear, is the secret.
All right, I have Susan.
All right then.
Susan, be bold and powerful forces will come to your aid.
I bloody love that card.
We have that quote with this card somewhere stuck up in the shop, I think. The only thing that can stop you now is yourself. If you have faith, you can take that leap and everything will be just fine. But if you don't have the belief in yourself to make the leap, then you're just going to be stood there.
You will not so much fly as plummet.
So my dad used to say things like, well, it's either poop or get off the pot. And that's
He had a way of words,
yes,
didn't
he did. But it's that kind of thing. Like, okay, you've got all this that you've learned in this little sack up here, and you're protected in the white light, and you don't have to stare down. You can hold your head up high and take the leap of faith. But if you do nothing, you get nothing.
It's true.
So
Nothing
be
ventured,
bold.
nothing gained.
Be bold, and powerful forces will come to your aid.
It is. It's a good card for you. It is a good
All
card
right,
for you.
you have Jess.
Hello, Jess. How you doing? Alrighty. Oh, King of Pentacles. This card does this. This speaks very much of the Taurian love for finer things, and I'm not intimately acquainted with your chart, but I do know you have exquisite taste. So I think this is about making something nicer out of maybe something that's a discard or a hand-me-down, or upcycling something, or just froofing up like a jar. I just think there's something about it that you have that ability to do, and this is very much about oh, hello, Logan, you are there, well done. So this is very much about what's the word I'm looking for, just making things better, and making things like really focusing on the Vesuvian side of things, the Venus, and making it super, super tasteful. And I think, because this person doesn't do cheap and tacky. Shep and Tacky Nurkov. We don't do.
I remember him.
Shep and Tacky Nurkov at your service. So yeah, this is not cheap and tacky. This is classy. So keep it classy, and I think somehow it'll create a desire for ownership on whatever it is you are creating, and you're going to have a hard time keeping it on the shelf. So more power to your elbow, because this also indicates wealth from that.
All right, I have Donna.
Donna. What you got? Oh, we got Laura of the North. Oh, hello. They're all turning up bloody late. What's the matter? You had a lie-in today?
All right, I was saying hurry up and wait. I think that September is going to go by even quicker than August for you. Whoosh. All right. So I'm going to say to you, really do whatever you can do to like print out a calendar, write down all your appointments, juggle things around, find time for self. I think that it's just going to go so quickly if you don't figure out how to really keep track of everything. You're going to end up at the end of September going, wait a minute, happened? What? How many things did I miss?
Where'd it go?
What
was that?
So have a talk with yourself about getting organized. This Pisces eclipse is, quite jarring for Piscean people. And then you've got Saturn dipping back into Pisces. So there are a lot of things that might create chaos and, crazy actions. So every day, look at your day planner and be like, okay, this is what's scheduled today. This is what I'm going to take out because I don't have to do it. And this is where I'm going to add in a little time for sanity. Mm-hmm. So full speed ahead, but carefully planned.
Yep. So Logan, I'm sorry you're having a poopy day, Logan. But listen, if you missed the entire start of the broadcast, and it is excuse me, I'm so sorry. It's really important that you go back and watch it, because there is some sage advice.
The astrology this week's
there
really
is some
important.
Sage advice particularly for you, okay? So
Virgo, he's Virgo.
Yeah, take that to heart, and it will be transformative, I promise you, okay?
All right, speaking of Virgo,
Speaking of Virgo, I have Carol. Carol's like one of my favourite Virgos, I gotta say that. I love her, she's so lovely. All right, the moon. Again, you are being asked here to be the I want to say fridge over troubled waters.
Fridge?
Fridge, no, it's bridge. Sorry, digression. Mate of mine back in the UK, he's a muso, he runs a studio, he also runs a farm, but we love him, Dave, Dave and Sue, Backyard Studios. He has all these misheard quotes as like paintings on the wall, and one is fridge over troubled waters, which is like, whatever. So anyway.
So this is Carol's
This
Virgo.
is bridge over troubled water. I think it is necessary for you to be the oil on the water here. I think there is some petty spats and discontent going on around you. And it is your job, I think, as matriarch, willing or not, to actually not necessarily bang people's heads together, but perhaps take them for a gentle walk through the Garden of Enlightenment. I think arguing for the sake of arguing and hanging on to principles is something that, sometimes when they get in a rut, people do that. Yeah, but what about? And they're not actually listening to what the other bloody person's saying, who may actually be agreeing with them. And everything louder than everything else just doesn't work. So be that still, small voice of calm and use your beautiful, subtle maturity and wisdom to try and take these people and bring them, as I said, for a pleasant walk through the Garden of Enlightenment, so they stop, shooting each other in the foot, kind of thing, And I think you know what I'm talking about, and I think you've got this because you're good at it. So more power to your elbow. I'm sorry you have another problem to deal with, but you're good at it, so it's easy dealt with.
All
Moving
right.
on.
I have Logan.
Well, there you go. Oh, Cass, thank you
Cass
so much.
wants to
Well,
go.
we'll stick you on the thing. And if you feel like renewing your channel membership at any stage, we'd love it. So,
Logan, look.
hey,
All right.
hey.
So the theme for this Virgo time of year is kind of stop, look, and listen, right? Digest things before you manifest things. So the Hermit is also the card of great wisdom.
Hmm?
You can't learn everything in a second. You can't be the hermit in a second. Get your foundation. Get your building blocks. Work on one thing and focus on that one thing till you truly understand it. Then move on to the next thing. Then focus on that thing till you truly understand it. Give yourself some time and give yourself some space, right? It's great to do work on behalf of others, but sometimes we really need to work on ourselves first.
We do.
All right?
We do.
So this week especially is a time to build wisdom and build your foundation and focus on healing the self.
Mate, you can't pour from an empty vessel,
All right.
You've got to look to yourself.
You
It's
have-
like counting cats, she says. Well, like herding cats, I
Herding
guess.
cats.
Herding cats.
Good luck.
We tried that once. It doesn't work.
All right, you have Laura.
Laura of the North, how you doing, Laura? Ooh, change and transform. This is arrival at a place of which there is no going back from. You are about to learn something or discover something which you can no longer plead the blissful ignorance card.
Once you know it,
once you
you
know
can't
it,
unknow it.
you can't unknow it.
What happened to our light?
I don't know. I didn't do it. It wasn't me unless I breathed on it, which I might have done. I'm sorry. So this is actually a good card, and it's good to allow things to transform and to arrive at that place of wisdom and never have to go back and repeat the bloody lesson because you've learned it. So yeah, sometimes we can struggle against the things that our soul really wants us to know. It's almost like we dig our heels in and we resist, I'm not going there, I'm not going there. But go there you must, because it's part of your growth and personal development. And I think it's quite a revelatory time. Revelatory? I'm not sure how you say over here. So
Revolutionary.
No, things will be revealed is what I'm trying to say to you. And it's good. It's a good learning experience. And don't please say, oh God, no, here we go, another learning experience. No, if you learn from it, it's really bloody good. You know, it's when you don't learn then that it gets repeated. And you've had 3 shots at this, so this is probably 3rd time's the charm, eh?
All right, Cass.
Yes.
Cass.
Ah.
Things are not as they appear, nor are they otherwise.
Don't you just love that?
All right. I think this is a week of fact-checking. So you may find that there are some people that you really trust and value that express something to you that they believe is factual or is actual, and that may not be the case for you.
We have alternative facts.
Well,
Right.
No, sometimes people can really get married to an opinion,
Too right.
or they think that they know what's best for someone else, but the someone else is really the only person who knows what's best for them.
It's true.
And this isn't always an act of ill will, it can be an act of love, right? I know this, and you have to hear this, and you need to listen to this, and this is the truth. But it may not be your truth. So this is one of those, is it real or is it not? Is it an illusion or a reality lesson? So things are not as they appear, nor are they otherwise. A week of really soul-searching, fact-checking for the self before you take any action or reaction to something.
It's true, because this is the theme for today. This came up in the astrology as well. Just you really need to take a closer look. There's a lot of people just run off at the mouth and say, oh, that's what it is.
Well,
or,
because
I read it somewhere and what have you.
There's this Gemini Virgo intense, things are coming over the telegraph. We have to report this. We have to interpret this.
But it may be complete poppycock. It may be, seriously.
Or it may only be right for that person that's sending it, not the person receiving it.
And sometimes people do mix up their opinions, especially if it's something they really, 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 really want to be the actual case. They'll hang on to it tooth and nail, even though it may not be entirely accurate. So this week is really reevaluate, reassess, re-examine. It's not retrograde, but it's necessary. It's part of your planning. It's part of your making.
We have the inner planets.
Well,
the outer planets doing the opposite thing here.
It's a kind of crazy dance going on.
Push you forward, pull you back. But I think it's really about waiting and being patient.
Patience is key.
Never make your move too soon, but have your plan to make your move. Will you pull a card of the week first?
Of course, and I feel it should be this one, which is the 4 of Pentacles. So this is a great time to build foundation, to think about what it is you're trying to be, to know that you're going to love it, and to be on solid ground.
Yeah, see, he's living outside the chaos of the city.
Yeah, he's distanced himself from the madding crowd, and he's taking care of himself here first. Because he realizes without taking care of himself, he's ineffectual when it comes to taking care of anybody else. I know it's an adage, but a drowning man cannot save another. You can't, and it's going to make the situation worse. Get yourself to dry ground. Get yourself to firm ground. Get yourself to a place where you are stable and that you've got your ducks in a row and that things are contained. Don't let stuff get by you, because it'll go running by, sneaking by, pretending to be something else, and pointing, oh, look over there, distraction.
I think this week really is about hurry up and wait. Hurry up, get your act together, get your ammunition, get your foundation, get ready,
be prepared,
and then wait. And when the shit hits the fan, you're already armed to take care of that. And the tormentors,
and you
I've
have
got
a plan.
this.
You have a plan, and that's it. And expect that plan to change also, because no plan ever survives contact with the enemy. That's a truism too. So there you go. Thank you, guys. So glad to see you both feeling better. Yeah, we're doing all right. Doesn't she look magnificent? She is doing so well. Thank you so much. I am overjoyed. They did a great job on her. She's still in a lot of pain.
But it's
and I'm still
the
trying to
pain
get
I
her
have
to
now. I
sit
know is
down.
going to subside.
Yes.
It's not like the daily grind pain.
Yeah.
And I was able to stand up straight for the first time in years.
It's unreal, isn't it? So look out. She's
Going to be dangerous again.
I'm gonna have to.
Don't I already look younger? I don't have that grinding pain face.
You've got radiance in you.
But yeah,
and I
look
love
out,
that.
people, because now I'm going to be dangerous.
Oh,
but yes,
come.
please, while we're recuperating, if you guys could pretty please go to the store and put some good vibe there. And again, just like $5 or $10 to keep that flow of abundance going, we'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Go say hi to the team today that are doing a wonderful job looking after it while we can't be there. I have to look after her, and I have to try and get her to not do it. Yesterday, look, stop reaching. What are you doing that? Stop bending. Stop doing that. Stop.
It's all good.
You know, but she's got to heal. Do no harm. Heal. So thank you guys, and thank you for the wonderful, wonderful energy. Thank you for the wonderful super chats.
And I will get Terrascopes up soon.
Yeah, she'll get
I got
them
him
then.
here.
And Carol's saying, because you're feeling better. Run and hide now. No.
It's all good.
It's good. It's good. And we're delighted, and we love you guys, and we love our community, and we'd love it if our community went and said hi to the rest of our community at the store and dropped a couple of bucks.
And we'll see people
It'll help
Friday.
us pay our bills.
Friday for the full moon. We have a public full moon on Friday. It's all good.
And Peggy, I got wax. I just got a couple of things. Unfortunately, this thing's been thrown on the bunny do list, which has taken priority, and I've got to get those priorities off. But then after, I am going to immerse myself, and I'm going to be Candleman. And believe me, I'll be turning them out.
The Candleman can.
Yeah, and we have a new edition. I don't want to spoil it until I've made one, and we can show you coming soon.
We got
But
some tricks up our sleeve.
We've got some tricks up our sleeve. She scored some good stuff the other day.
All right.
So it's going to be
We're
great.
going to go?
Thank you.
Peace and blessings.
Thank you. We'll
Love
see
you all. See you
we'll
soon.
see you at 8
See you
tonight
Friday.
for Super Chat.
8 p.m. for the book club.
Because you gave us the Super Chats.
There you
I'm
go.
sorry. Arrange the words into a well-known phrase or saying. Thank you. You guys have a beautiful,
Peace.
beautiful day. Be well, be blessed, and thank you for joining us. We love you.
Thank
Bye.